Hello, we should be using this one. I do reviews now. So before we start off, I'd like to say, yeah. So I tried to record it, but it didn't turn out quite the way I wanted it to. So we're gonna talk over it. Don't worry. There'll still be shots of me being an idiot in the background occasionally, but it'll be dubbed by this version of Will, which hopefully has a much clearer voice and sort of knows what he's saying now. So the reason I'm doing this is because I went off topic a little bit. I just kind of blurted words out about Call of Duty. So we're gonna take two and try again. I'm gonna break this up into sections. So first we're gonna talk about things. First we're going to talk about the campaign, and then we'll move on to multiplayer. And just to let everyone know, if you're here for a Spec Ops review, I have not done that. So let's do this. Let's get right into the news, everyone. Oh boy. Campaign, yeah, really good actually. After a 8-hour-ish wait of installing. 150 gigabytes of data onto my PS4. Yeah, it was good. The campaign, good. I completed it at 3 o'clock this morning, at the time I'm recording, so the whatever day it is. And here's what I've got to say. I've got my notes in front of me, so if you can hear some pages rustling, oh look, a bit of ASMR. Whoa, calm down, Jerry. That's what it is. So it opens up really cool. It's very dark. There's a group of terrorists passing around a cigarette. They're all kind of loading up, shaking guns. It's really dark. It's really dingy. The car pulls up and they jump out. And chaos kind of happens. There's an explosion. Things like that. Shit happens. It's different to what I've ever seen in a Call of Duty before. They're taking a really different approach with this one. I think is a lot darker. And I think that's kind of the general feel of it. It's supposed to be kind of a bit off-grid, blurring the line between what's okay and what's not, which is cool. I like the way they've taken it. It feels a lot like a film. It feels very cinematic, which is really cool, because I was a bit laughed off with Call of Duty after a while. I've got this underlined in my notes. I like. And there you are, everyone. That's the review. See you later. I also want to say they've done a really good job on the graphics. It looks really good, and I'm only playing it on a PS4, a standard PS4. So on a PS4 Pro or a PC, I can imagine it looks really good. If you can hear banging, by the way, it's because the microphone's facing the window. Didn't really think about this, but who cares, you know? I'm rolling now. I roll with it, you know? I'm a king of the rolling. Shut up. So you start off, you play as two characters, basically. A guy called Kyle Garrick and a guy just known as Alex. And I say the story focuses around Alex and a lady called Farah, who's leading a kind of resistance against the Russian invading forces. Because, you know, Call of Duty and Russians. Wee-oo, it's okay. It's all good. Alex and Farah are kind of the sole characters you should be kind of focusing on. They've kind of got a big overarch. They've kind of got the story arcs. Garrick is just kind of there for the ride, and Captain Price is just a cool guy, so it's all good in the hood. Piccadilly, the first mission you play as Garrick, is fucking crazy. It's scary. It's scary that it could happen if things are well orchestrated. It's brutal. It's quite a brutal game, and you have to have a kind of awareness about you, so you can't just shoot a suicide bomber in the chest because it will blow up. You have to kind of shoot him in the head to neutralize the bomb. The game has that mission alone. It has a kind of an almost horrific reality to it, like the fact that this could happen in a way. But you know, it's just a game, so it's all good. You know, moving on to the next mission, the kind of second mission. You play as Alex. The first fault I had was that he makes a civilian disguise out of a scarf and doesn't hide his American uniform, and somehow the Russians don't see through this. So. Yeah, I started off, as a side note by the way, I started off playing the game on hardened and then realised I had to just buzz through the story to get this out. So, you know, sorry, but it's on recruit. I did start on hardened, I swear. So when you're that's kind of the only 2 missions I'm going to really talk about. In terms of kind of classic COD elements, still there. They are still there. Briefing still has the same kind of bird's eye view, zooming in on places, whilst Captain Price narrates everything. So that's really cool. But it still has kind of zipping in and out of people's heads, as it were. So you're like going into Garrick's head to play him, and then you'll come out to see him, and it'll be like a film kind of thing. So it really puts you kind of there, and then makes you observe, which is really cool. Oh, may the sun rise again. It's cool because you have to like check your fire. You know, it's standard Call of Duty. If you shoot a civilian or something, up here, it won't be fucking tolerated, alright? Won't be fucking tolerated. So there's a mission called Clean House, which is really cool. It's a stealth mission. You're kind of clearing a house floor by floor. And there's a lady towards the end. Spoilers, by the way. There's a lady. It's not really spoilers. There's a lady at the end. And she's like, no, please don't shoot me. And you're like, you know, get on the floor. And she's moving towards the table. And then you take the shot. And you find out later she was reaching for a detonator, and Captain Price is like, you're doing a good job, well done. There's new missions, which is really cool. There's a whole mission where you have to like guide someone out, like Path of Neo style, with Morpheus. Anyway, when you're kind of like guiding Neo through, you have to guide this lady through to a door, which is really cool. I haven't seen that before. There's another mission where you're playing a young Farah, and you kind of have this kind of boss fight with a Russian soldier. You just have to sneak around finding sharp objects where you stab him, and eventually you shoot him, which is, honestly, it was really cool. A bit easy, but then again. There was a few predictable moments with the story itself, like there was a predictable moment towards the end. But then it was kind of flipped on its head, which was kind of cool. A little bit, not majorly, but I was like, you know, the character actually had a motive sort of to kind of do what he wanted to do. It's set before Call of Duty 4, which I didn't know. I think it was the leaderboard said it was set after Modern Warfare 3. By the way, I'm not really a COD person. I don't really like Call of Duty. This one I actually really enjoyed, but the other ones I haven't been a massive fan of. I think the only one I really enjoyed was Call of Duty 4. Maybe Modern Warfare 2. The rest I didn't really play very much. I played a bit of split screen, never really played online, so I'm not like a massive COD guy. I played a lot more recently, but anyway, whatever. So in conclusion, the campaign felt short, but that's because I think I rushed it and played it recruit, so I recommend higher difficulty. So if you want to play on regular, I say play hardened. I think there's like a grounded difficulty, so it's like super duper hard. But anyway, I found myself actually wanting to carry on playing and go back to like multiplayer and local and stuff because it was fun to play. The gameplay is genuinely quite fun to play. Going back to boots on the ground was such a good idea. I'm so glad they've dropped, you know, the futuristic setting thing. That was starting to piss me off, I'm not gonna lie. It was starting to piss me off. But there are still elements, still players who jump around like fucking dweebuses. Dogs chasing a bunny, chasing a fucking squirrel up a tree. They're just bouncing around. It's honestly. But I'll show you a clip soon. They have some pretty well-established characters. I reckon they could have done a little bit more with the characters, just a little bit. Captain Price looks a bit like Captain Haddock from Tintin. But it's okay, he's still a cool guy, he's got some cool moments. The story was quite linear, it wasn't very overcomplicated, so quite easy for people to follow, which was nice. I know Call of Duty 3, I think, had Black Ops 3 had a few issues with story. I didn't play it because I heard it was shit, so I just didn't bother. It feels good, the guns feel genuinely like, when you're not holding them obviously, but when you're holding the controller, it feels really good. Like the feedback from the controller and the sounds and the noise, it all feels really good. Stealth missions felt a bit short. There's one big stealth mission, but the rest are kind of like, they're quite straightforward. I wish there was a bit more, but then again, I don't mind. They were still really fun. I used to replay them. The campaign kind of has this general theme of morality and kind of where you draw the line at to get to do the right thing kind of thing. So although they follow a code, where do they stop following the code and just do what needs to be done kind of thing? But I reckon it's not pushed enough. It could have probably been pushed a bit more, but still, as I said, I enjoyed it. I'm not going to complain massively over it. There are some genuine horrific moments in the game, not quite like Terminal from Modern Warfare 2, or No Russian, sorry, from Modern Warfare 2, but it's good. There are some, you know, pretty black moments. It's about a 6-hour campaign, I'd say. and obviously 150 gigabytes. Yeah, so that's the campaign. Moving on to multiplayer. Whoop, 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 whoop. Say multiplayer, huh? Sorry. So multiplayer, I don't actually have too much on it. I played a little bit of combat training before it like fully installed because I wanted to just play, and I didn't realize it hadn't fully installed. So it put me on combat training, which put me through like loads of the different, those are the new, gameplay modes. They have a multiplayer, which was cool to help you get used to it. There's like a noticeable recoil now, I'd say, especially with like certain guns, like the 1911. I felt had a massive recoil. That might just be me. I don't know. Who fucking cares? They have the tac nuke back, which is really fucking cool. You get 25 kill streaks, you get a tac nuke, which is cool. Game ender, obviously. The Magnum is fucking OP. I'll show you some gameplay of that hopefully now. There's a lot of customization you can do, but obviously limited amount you can do, so you have to kind of select things. And there's a lot of scopes. There's a lot of fucking scopes you can do. Whew, boy. I tried to experiment with each weapon, or at least one of each weapon, and all of them kind of handle differently, I'd say. Yeah, I'd say, yeah, they would. Some are a bit out of control when you hold down the trigger too long, others are not. The Uzi, I actually really liked. I'm not a massive fan of the Uzi usually. Yeah, it was alright. It was good. I'm saying it right and good a lot. These are really good words, by the way. If you want to be a reviewer, take some notes. Sniping is actually genuinely really fun in this game. I'm not a massive sniper guy, but this is like a proper... It feels really good to snipe. The Carnate K, when I picked it up, oh boy, I had so much fun. It was so satisfying to use that. And that's not even a sniper rifle, that's a fucking marksman rifle. What do you fucking mean, Infinity Ward? Yeah, it's... I played 3 different game modes on multiplayer. I played Search and Destroy, which obviously is still great for XP, so if you want to grind on the XP, I recommend doing that. And with the added kind of new... fucking... What the fuck do you call it? Fuck! With the new stuff they've implemented, then we'll go with that. It kind of adds another level of tension to the whole thing. It feels quite equal. I remember we were losing on Search and Destroy, and then I brought it back because I'm a fucking legend. I'm just kidding. I'm not that great. I'm alright though. I wouldn't put myself too far above. I don't know. Oh, fucking know. You watch gameplay and judge for yourself. Let me know in the comments what you think. Demolition is good fun. Demolition, sorry. Demolition. Fucking Domination. Domination's good fun. That was good. I got some pretty good kills. I put this gameplay up again. What was the other shit I got? Equipment stays after death. So I put a claymore down in, I think it was headquarters. And then I died. And it was still there on one of the kill cams, which was really cool. Also, I was spectating someone. There's one map which you should not play fucking headquarters on, and that is like something bridge. I can't pronounce it and I can't read my own writing, but it's on headquarters for that. It's not fucking fun. You get pushed, if you get stuck in a corner with a fucking Harrier jet hanging over you, you are fucked. You are just genuinely fucked. You spawn, you die, you spawn, you die. That's it. Oh, and also the bridge is a really good point of attacking. What's the last point I have here? Listening. So the sound in this game is... Sorry. The sound in this game is really cool. They've done a good job with sound design. Once you get the hang of it, if you've got a good pair of headphones, listening for enemies walking... Oh, shit. Enemies walking around is really good. Gives you an obvious idea where they're coming from, and you can kind of plan where you want to be and where you need to be. And that's kind of it. Yeah, I'll leave you with some moments that I thought were kind of funny and stupid, both from campaign and multiplayer, and I'll drop another video soon. Whoop, 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 whoop. Maybe a Halloween thing. I still need to go ghost hunting, don't I? Yeah, I should probably stop recording. Alright, if you've bought the game already, let me know what you think. Let me know if I've missed anything. Maybe there's like a new thing that I've just missed. Mounting's cool, by the way. I didn't bring that up. Mounting's a thing. Honestly, I'm fucking useless. Anyway, yeah, let me know what you think of this video. Leave a like, all that jazz. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a look at these clips. Bye.
Use the stairs. Stop. There's the guard. Top of the stairs, left side.
It's alright. I got him. Don't worry about it. Oh.
Move up.
Okay. Fuck!
Got you covered.
What do you mean you got me
cat-like
covered?
reflexes.
I could fuck off. Fucking had him, honestly. What are you fucking doing?
20 seconds.
Fuck.
Cut the wire exactly when I say.
Okay.
Not before.
Easy peasy.
Ready.
Green wire. In 3, 2, 1.
Cut.
Shut.
Wait, what? How did that happen? How did I do that? What do you mean? Okay. Alright. Go on, buddy. We got this. Just gotta fucking...
Trigger pulled, let's go.
Alright, here we go. Speedy, 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 speedy. Speedy, 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 speedy. Fuck. Sorry. The fuck is he? Oh. Oh. What? Oh, no. Find that infinity ward. Just be like that. Fucking hell.